G'day guys, Andrew is cool here with another video. I have never made a video like this before, except right now I would really like to express my frustration that I'm having with Windows 10 after being forced to install it. I know you could say, look, you weren't forced, but yes, I was forced. For those of you that watched my last video and I showed you how to get your disk speed down, so what I mean by that is when we go hit the task manager and we go to performance, the disk was always at 100% and therefore it was causing the computer to really lag and all the rest of it. I explained in the last video that I was using Windows 7. Sorry, let's begin from the start for those that didn't watch the video. So basically I was using Windows 10 from days dot when it first got released last year. I think it was around July or August or whatever it was. Anyways, I was using it and I used it for about 6 months and that, and then I don't know why, but I just wanted to go back to Windows 7 Professional because I knew, like, the computer was always running really slow and the fan sounded like a race car and like it was just so annoying and stuff. So I went back to Windows 7 and look, my experience back with Windows 7 was absolutely fantastic. Everything was running super fast, it was smooth, it was awesome. And look, you guys can argue the point and say, well, you know, Andrew, hey, Windows 7 is, you know, what is it, 6 or 7 years old or something like that. Of course it's going to run better on modern hardware. And look, yeah, theoretically it should run better because obviously back in those days, like, what's a Core i7, they had no idea what that shit was even going to be invented back then. So yeah, of course it is going to run much smoother than Windows 10 on this particular system of mine. But like within Windows 10, yeah, I've just had so many dramas. Like, fuck, I went to go install Facebook because I wanted to do Facebook Live. And so look, I went and installed the Facebook application and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, like, look at that, and I'll be able to stream live from the computer. And what the fuck, it doesn't even open. Yes, then I'm like following guides on the internet. Oh, you have to uninstall this and click on that and go to PowerShell and do this and do that. I did all that, still didn't work. What the fuck, honestly. And then like every now and again, like, I'll go to click on the start button and it just won't like pop up. Like, it'll act like I've clicked it, so like it'll think that it's been clicked, but like nothing happens. Then I'll go over here to the notification center and like it acts like it's been clicked, but nothing will pop up. So once again, went to Google, typed in this issue. Let's have a quick look. I typed it up in here. I was like, Windows 10 anniversary, look, start button not working. And so I click in here and look, there's a solution start menu. So start button not working. And look, these are the solutions that this person is giving you. Number 1, try resetting your system. Yeah, okay. Number 2, use command prompt. So what he's basically done there is he's opened up PowerShell within the command prompt, type in this command here, and Bob's your uncle. Now look how impractical is that. Like, imagine if I was just some, you know, old lady, Miss Daisy, and like she's not going to go, she's going to be like, what the hell is PowerShell? What is that shit? You know, what's this get app x package? Obviously, like, for us, all those that are, you know, sort of computer savvy, like, get the app package for all users, and for each app package, disable development mode and register blah 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 blah. And the manifest, the XML, so that's when programming your app XML manifest. Okay, we can kind of understand what's going on there, but like, how impractical is that to have to do all that rubbish just to sort of get the start button to work again? And even then, I'm sure you'd have to reset the computer. So in my case, I just reset the computer. I couldn't be fucked doing all that sort of shit, and you know, Bob's her uncle. But it was just somewhat impractical, yeah. Now look, Windows 10 does have a lot of advantages and it does have disadvantages. Number 1, I really like the way it looks. It looks absolutely gorgeous. The way the start button looks when it is working. Oh yeah, PS. Also, whenever I click on the start button and it doesn't work, and then like after 5 minutes it just somehow magically comes back, it always starts off back in this position. So as you said before, I had it like this. Where the fuck did you go? I had it like this, okay? I don't like it having big and all across the thing. I'm trying to get it to look as similar to Windows 7, you know, Windows 95 even, as possible. Oh yeah, also, I'm so pissed off that they haven't included the classic theme, like, from the 95. So, you know, one of the first things I did when I installed Windows 7 Professional was I went straight to themes, before I even installed drivers and all that sort of shit, and I changed it to the classic theme, because it's the classic theme, it just reminds me of a simpler time, you know, when you used to go to the payphone box to call a friend or prank kids helplines or whatever the fuck you used to do. But I don't know, like, why on earth did they remove the classic theme? I don't know. I guess they're trying to go ahead with the times, hence the new fucking start theme button shit. Also, I don't even use these type of things. Yeah, like I think the only one I use mainly would be the mail because it's just there. But I'm telling you, if it was like anywhere else here, yeah, I'd probably use it there to be honest. But I click on mail from there. That's the only thing I use for this shit. Anyway, so every now and again when I click on the start button when it's failed, it starts off like this, like it's back to this sort of, it's like, why are you doing this to me for? I don't like that shit. Let me leave it like that, for fuck's sake. Don't fuck with me. Really annoying. Also, when I was installing SQL Server, errors, all fucking errors. Like I had to even go to the registry and change some shit around. Like it was just so fucking annoying, honestly. What are the advantages of Windows 10? Well, I guess any modern software that you install on your computer theoretically should work, as it is the latest and greatest, and developers and driver companies and like for different hardware and stuff like that, they should all be starting to code for Windows 10, and unfortunately Windows 7 is just going to die out from now. So look, if I had it my way, I would use Windows 7, but as I said in my last video, I am a developer, and when I was using Visual Studio and I was required to do something for myself, I've got a Raspberry Pi 2 sitting here and it's just collecting dust, and normally I just have Linux running on it and MySQL and all the rest of it, and I thought, you know what, this is a great chance to sort of test my ability, and let's dust off the dust from the Raspberry Pi 2 and let's plug her in and use Internet of Things and see if we can make a door open or just something. And I went into Visual Studio and the first thing it says is, oh look, you need to install Windows 10 anniversary. It even said anniversary update, yeah? That's how they get you. And like, it was just really annoying. Like, what the fuck? Do I have to honestly install Windows 10 just so I can develop? Like, come on, honestly. I just thought that was really annoying. And even like, before I installed Windows 7 again, I did know that I wouldn't be able to develop for Windows 10 App Store. Now, that's no biggie for me. I've got a few apps on the App Store. If you did want to buy them, I'll leave a link in the description if I remember. But it was no biggie for me, yeah, because I thought, it doesn't really matter. If I can't deploy, that's okay, as long as I can see what I'm working on and code. That's the main thing. And I know there are options in Visual Studio that you can in fact deploy or debug on another system. So what my idea was to use my Raspberry Pi, and I was going to set up Windows 10 on that, and then I was going to deploy my Windows 10 like applications to my Raspberry Pi, and that way I could avoid using Windows 10. Nah, Microsoft's one step ahead as always. As soon as I went to build a Windows 10 application, it said to me, no, we can't read XML files, which is a load of shit, because when you develop I think it's Windows WPF, I just call it, it can read XML files. So that's bullshit, honestly, fucking bullshit. So anyways guys, I'm going to cut this round a bit short. I could go on and on. What are the advantages of Windows 10? Honestly, I can't see any at this stage. The only advantage is, yes, the software is always going to be compatible, as it's the latest and greatest operating system. But if I had my chance, if I go back to Windows 7, yes, I would do it in a heartbeat, absolutely. So yeah, thanks for listening guys, comment and subscribe. I don't normally post videos on YouTube. I usually post them on my Facebook page, which I will leave a link in the description. Please check it out, and if you do give us a like. Check out some of the videos, they're most about programming and things like that. But anyways, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.